the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Cans it from downtown.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
A nice shot by Sohan.
Assisted by Shafino.
The Heat leading by 8. Here's Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Another shot, and Adebayo with a nice bucket inside. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Here's Mobley.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Hood Shafino. Following the score by Miami.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
The Heat leading by 9. Adebayo passes to Big Cat. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mobley looking it over. Here's Hood Shafino. Hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight. Amos can't hit. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Kicks it out to Hero. Takes the 3. Rebound by Sohan. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Ramos. That shot no good. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Well, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Heat, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Hood, Javino, right wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Sohan. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Mobley. No good on the 3. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Martin. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And it's Sohan missing.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And it's Martin missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Tyson. Still yet to score. Here's Big Cat. He takes it in. Here's Hood Javino. Pass to Tyson. Back to Jackson. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Howard.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Big Cat, the pass to Martin. Here's Big Cat. Defended by Sohan. Here's Big Cat. He's got 13. 5 on the clock. Tries again. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Out to the wing. Here's Hood Javino. He's got 8. Mobley misses. Here's Big Cat. Martin, the pass to Big Cat. The trade. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Cat in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He scored an amazing number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
The Heat making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. And here's Washington outside. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Heat leading by 15. Takes it inside. And it's good for 2. Big Cat's got 15 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Ramos. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Martin against Jackson. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Heat.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Tillman, he's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Howard in for Tyler Hero. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Neely's checked in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Ramos. They need this. It's hauled in by the Heat. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this club. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. Do you hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Martin from outside. Rebound by Neely. The Cavaliers trail by 21. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Washington. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Big Cat. Takes a 3. No good, shot missing. Now, here's Washington. Here's Neely. That's good from 17 feet away. So it's Miami taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We've got Big Cat. Howard is out there with Martin, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Kings.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And they pick up 2. And now it's up to 25 points for Big Cat.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Kamar is checked in.
17.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Jackson with the screen. Ramos. And that one, good. Ramos has got his second bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Traps in the tray.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Washington. A 3-ball. The offensive rebound. And Robinson is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Big Cat. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's a special play. From the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Jackson misses. Miami's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Big Cat. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Nikola Jovic has checked in for Miami. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jackson, it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Dunn. Scoreless thus far.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so here's Cleveland after the Heat pick up 2. Puts up a 3. Ramos, that's good. Ramos has got 7 points. Here's Big Cat. He's got 32. Pass to Grimes. Here's Big Cat. Howard, the pass to Big Cat. Clock at 6. Here's Jovic. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Washington. Good D by Howard.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Grimes. Dunn covering. Big Cat. Off target from three-point range. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, Big Cat gets the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now, here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. Here's Ramos. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Grimes. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Washington. Launches a 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Heat have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's Howard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Ramos. He has 7. Back to Robinson. Pass to Washington. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Washington's got 8 points.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And the Heat call time here. Heroes. Back in for Miami. And Cleveland making a change here. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Pass to Big Cat. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Zohan, the pass to Mobley. Now Jackson. Fades back. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
The assist. Sohan.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Big Cat gets the bucket. Big Cat's got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Sohan. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
First team foul.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now, Hero. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 12 in the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Ramos. And here is Mobley. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mobley's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Tyson. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Miami again turning it over. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Magic, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Sohan. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Ramos can't hit.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
There's Hero with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hood-Schifino. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Big Cat. And Hood-Schifino pulls it down. Cavaliers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Sohan, and the dunk by Sohan.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Big Cat can't hit. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Here's Sohan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Pass to Tyson. Shoots a 3. Ramos can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Big Cat gets the bucket.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Here's Tyson. He started by Howard. Wide open look. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Big Cat. He has 40. Outside, Hero. From the arc. Howard can't hit. Pass to Hood, Schifino. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here are the Heat now. Out to the right wing. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now, here's Howard. 9 points last game out. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Second personal foul. Team foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. That one is no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Loads it up there for Mobley. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's with the drive. Big Cat gets the bucket. Big Cat's got 42 in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Miami holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Pleased to have
definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even elevate her.
and switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Cavaliers.
You can do everything else, but
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the score. Scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Big Cat.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Evan Mobley. And it's Hood Schifino in at the one spot. Here's Big Cat. Hero passes to Big Cat. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. And Hood Schifino pulls it down. Cavaliers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Going inside, and Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got his second basket of the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Tyson. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Jovic. The Cavaliers pull it in. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 15.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And the call will go against Big Cat. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Sohan. Drills it from outside. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Hood Schifino. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Big Cat gets the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stanley. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
Oh, he's got a great handle.
Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And again, another one in from Big Cat. Big Cat's got 53.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Hood Schifino. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Big Cat. A three-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Sohan, the pass to Ramos. Pass to Tyson. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Mobley.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Heat moving the ball around. Here's Big Cat. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. No good with the triple. Here's Hood Schifino. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Pass to Big Cat. Now Hero. Here's Big Cat. Miami no good on that time either. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Big Cat, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Big Cat's got 57 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, Sohan, 10 points for him. Pass to Hood, Javino. Cleveland the rebound. Beyond the arc. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
Jackson, he's checked in for Sohan. And Hero drops them both. Cavaliers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. But Javino. The kick out to Mobley. Pass to Hood, Javino. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tyson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Hero on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Connects again.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Mobley. For the 3. No good on the shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Hood Javino to stop the run. Rebound by the Heat. Big Cat's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here's Hood Javino. Hits it from 3-point range. Hood Javino's got 15 points in just the second half. Grimes passes to Martin. Hero with it. Pass to Big Cat. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Ramos. He has 7. Mobley outside. Launches it. They get the rebound. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Big Cat. Miami's on 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Martin kicks to Hero. Big Cat, the pass to Martin. Here's Big Cat. Hero on the wing from past the arc. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
The Cavaliers shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Pass to Hood, Javino. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 7.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Big Cat, fires for 3. That shot misses. Here's Ramos. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
To the right side. Here's Big Cat. His 3-pointers off the mark. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Tyson. 7 points in the game. Here's Hood Javino. That 3 off the mark. And Miami has possession. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Big Cat can't hit. Cavaliers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And Jackson throws it down hard.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Martin. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 8. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Hood Javino. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tyler Hero picks one up. For Cleveland, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And he knocks down the first one. Austin Reeves is checked in for Tyler Hero. And Cleveland making a change here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Done outside. Pass to Hood Javino. From deep. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside. Martin the pass to Grimes. On the wing, Reeves. Here's Big Cat at the top of the key, Reeves. Grimes. Off target from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Jacks up a 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Heat out front, opening up a huge gap. We'll take a quick... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Austin Reeves out there with Big Cat. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, Which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The Cavaliers shooting 40% from the field. Washington passes to Jackson. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Big Cat can't hit. Cleveland with the ball. Here's Dunn. No good on the triple. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump it. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Neely. And the three off target. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Pass to Kamare. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Dunn misses. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now
The first free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sohan's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Big Cat. Heat moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. Hits the three-point bomb.
He's just so good from out there, even when the defense is top.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And here is Robinson. Inside, here's Washington, just 5 to shoot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Big Cat, stolen by Washington. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Big Cat. On the wing, Reeves. Here's Big Cat. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Washington. On the wing, Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Grimes. Misses the 3.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Washington. Jackson from long range. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on an 18-7 run. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Okiki's checked in for Tillman. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That one on Mobley.
Number 21. 1.
And that one misses. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. The Heat have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And the free throw, no good. Cavaliers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. A nice shot by Sohan.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Shoots it up. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Chalk up 2 there. Okiki's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Nabbing another steal.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Here's Hood Schifino. A special move before the shot. Hood Schifino's got 31.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Reeves outside. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Okiki. Lets the 3 fly. Reeves can't hit. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Not often you see him take that shot.
3.
Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. He got it again! Sensational!
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Ramos. Now Sohan. Off target with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The 3. Big Cat with the rebound. The Heat shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Here's Okeke. Sohan with the ball. Puts it up from 12. Tyson with the bucket. Here's Big Cat. Reeves outside. Here's Big Cat. Connects from three-point range.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mobley is screened from outside the arc. Rebounded by Kamare.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Big Cat. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They get a hand on it. Here's Ramos. Over to the wing. Here's the three. Rebound by the Heat. Big Cat's got his 16th rebound on the night. Okeke, no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Mobley, the pass to Sohan. Here's Tyson. Good on the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Big Cat.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Good ball movement here by the Heat. There's the triple. And good! There's another. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Back to Mobley. Here's Hood Schifino. Kept alive. Sohan with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it.